Hello everyone, and I'm back and I'm all good. Like a week back I had some throat pain and some soreness for 2-3 days, and also I had some ear pain. It was mainly due to the weather. And before I review the product of today's video, I have a very important thing to ask you all. Like, I need your opinion on a very important matter. I want to give you all a name. Like, you all are very important to me, and also like thank you for the 4K subscriber. Like, seriously, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I almost decided on the name as my gems. One of you out there just recommended another wonderful name, that is my pearls. It was like, since my name has shell in it and pearls come inside shell, so pearls should be the apt one. And I was like, yeah, it totally makes sense. Like, on some of my social media account previously, I did have my username as pearl in shell, and I was like, why didn't I even think of that? It is such a brilliant name. So let me know if you would prefer as my gems or as my pearls. So yeah, comment down below and let me know, and then from next video onwards I would use the name accordingly. In today's video, I'm going to review the Minimalist Hyaluronic Acid 2% with B5. And Hyaluronic Acid Serum from Minimalist is one of the bestseller on their website. This has such good review, and personally for me, hyaluronic acid as an ingredient works fabulously. I have used many hyaluronic acid based toners and serum, and they do wonders for me. And when I bought it, I was like, what could possibly go wrong with this? This is just a hyaluronic acid and nothing new for me. But I did end up having some issues with it. So my issue number one with this Minimalist Hyaluronic Acid Serum is that it has a very high pH. On measuring, I saw that I got the pH of 8, bit higher than what is mentioned on the product. And this pH of 8 is quite high for the natural skin pH. Like, our skin is naturally like weakly acidic. It can have a pH from 4.5 to maximum of 7. So on an average, our skin has a pH of say 5.5 to 6. So that's the average pH. If you use any product which is alkaline in nature, that is has a pH above 7, you are increasing chances of drying out your skin, dehydrating your skin, and if you already have like dry and sensitive skin, you are going to damage your skin barrier as well. So please stick to using product that has pH 6.5 at max. Personally for me, like on my dry, sensitive and acne prone skin, in general, if I use any product that has a pH above 7, I always end up with further dried out skin. So while I was testing out this Minimalist Hyaluronic Acid Serum, like, I didn't check the pH beforehand because I didn't want to have some pre-made misconception in my head. So I was only using it like with my toner and my moisturizer. While I was using this, I saw that it dried out my skin. I was like, okay, let me use it for a week and see like what happens. And on using, I saw that it, instead of adding glow on my skin, it only made my skin further dry, dehydrated and dull. So I'm like, okay, I'm done using this. I'm not at all putting this on my face. I feel that if you have combination skin that leans towards the oilier side, or if you have like oily to very oily skin, you people will not have this issue. Like, in general, a product with pH of 7 to 8 works fine on oily skin people. But if you have skin that is dry, normal, sensitive or badly damaged or dehydrated, stay away from this. I will not recommend using this. And since the whole experience of using this product did remind me of one old product that I was testing, it kind of reminded me of the Exfoliating Hyaluronic Acid Plus toner, because that toner did almost the same thing on my face what this serum was doing. So I tested the pH of that toner and I got it as 8. And I'm like, okay, it's concluded, like, if any product that has a pH above 7, it has a tendency to dry out my skin. So it is important that I keep a check on those things. And like, after checking the pH of this and the Exfoliating Hyaluronic Acid Plus toner, I further went ahead and checked the pH of other hyaluronic acid product that I have at the moment, and I got the pH of Exfoliating Hyaluronic Essence has 6, which is like quite good and perfectly fine. And I also checked the pH of Rovectin skin activating lotion, and I got it around 5 to 5.5. like literally no wonder why this Rovectin lotion works so fabulously on my skin. Like seriously, no other hyaluronic acid toners or serum works this well on my skin. And I also checked the pH of Rovectin Aqua Serum, like another favorite product from Rovectin, and it had the pH of 6. So I feel that if any product that is made to like use at the first step of your skincare routine for the hydration purpose or to help in the better absorption of other skincare products, it is important that it is pH balanced, because one of the many reasons that we use a toner at the first step of our skincare routine is also to balance our skin pH after the cleansing routine. So if this serum has a pH of 8, what's the point of using it at the first step? You're only disrupting the pH level of your skin, that too with a leave-in product. The second issue which I have with this Minimalist Hyaluronic Acid Serum is it balls up or it pills if I try to use more than one product after this. Like if I used my toner and then this Minimalist Hyaluronic Acid Serum and then moisturizer, it would work fine. But even if by mistake I try to layer 2 moisturizer after this, or even one more serum after this, everything would pill and balls up, and this is just not at all a layerable product. It is because of this reason that I didn't include this Minimalist Hyaluronic Acid Serum in my anti-aging and pigmentation video that I shared a week back. So instead of this, I prefer using my other hyaluronic acid toners and serum. Like I've shared handful of products in this video over here. If you're interested, you can check them out. Like I do get asked like what is hyaluronic acid? Does it exfoliate your skin? Hyaluronic acid is an humectant, that is, it's a wonderful hydrating ingredient. Like one molecule of hyaluronic acid attracts and traps the 1000 molecules of water. So this makes it a very wonderful and powerful hydrating ingredient. And it does not exfoliate your skin. Also, like I do get asked if hyaluronic acid is to be stored in the fridge or at the room temperature. Like do not even think of storing the hyaluronic acid in the fridge. Like nobody does that. You can keep it at the room temperature but away from the direct sunlight. Like this is a general thumb rule. Keep your skincare products away from the direct sunlight. Sunlight can degrade your product. Like hyaluronic acid is a very plain Jane ingredient. Some of you like even think like what's the point of using it? Does it even do anything for your skin? Because many of you out there are like, I need some brightening ingredient. I don't need a plain ingredient. But in the long term, hyaluronic acid is very beneficial for your skin. Like hyaluronic acid not only hydrates your skin, but it also plumps and smoothens out your skin and reduces the fine line. And with the regular usage of hyaluronic acid, you can delay the early signs of aging. And lastly, like hyaluronic acid helps in the better absorption of the other product. Like whatever you use after hyaluronic acid will sink in better into your skin. In order to get most out of your hyaluronic acid based product, it is important that you use them properly. Like since hyaluronic acid does not exfoliate your skin, it can safely be used daily for both morning and night skincare routine. Hyaluronic acid works fabulously if you use it on slightly damp skin. That is when you are coming out of the shower or you have cleansed your face, do not dry out your face. And when you see that your skin is slightly damp, that is it has some water on your face, at that time use this hyaluronic acid product on your face. This way hyaluronic acid would trap the water into your skin and would further improve the hydration level of your skin. And just in case if you feel that while coming out of the shower and getting into your room you have dried out your face, what you could do is just take any mist toner and spray it on your face and then follow up with your hyaluronic acid serum or toner, whatever you prefer. And after this you can follow up with your other active based product, and do finish your routine with a good moisturizer, because with hyaluronic acid it is highly important that you do moisturize your skin, because hyaluronic acid needs a bank from where it can continuously track the moisture into your skin. And even if you have oily skin, make sure you do use some lightweight lotion or a gel cream kind of product, because if you don't moisturize your skin while using the hyaluronic acid serum, it would further dehydrate your skin. Because if hyaluronic acid doesn't get a water source from the outside, it would pull out the water from within your skin into the surroundings. So if you don't want this reverse thing to happen, make sure you moisturize your skin. And next, I do get asked like if there is any age limit for using hyaluronic acid based product. Like, I feel everyone can use it, but it is important that you definitely use the hyaluronic acid based product when you are like 20 plus, because with age the hyaluronic acid in our skin, it depletes and our skin gets drier and drier with age. And for teenagers, like, you literally don't need hyaluronic acid because you already have sufficient amount of hyaluronic acid within your skin. But if you still want to use the hyaluronic acid in your skincare routine, what you could do is just use any low concentrated hyaluronic acid toners. Don't go for serums because serums are in general concentrated. The next thing is like, are there any kind of actives that are to be avoided with hyaluronic acid product? In general, like, hyaluronic acid works fabulously with all kinds of active ingredient. It hardly has any clashes. Hyaluronic acid can work from a pH of 5 to 8. Like, it has such big range of pH suitability. And so, like, if you are using, especially like if you are using arbutin, make sure that you are avoiding hyaluronic acid based product that has pH above 6.5, because I've said in my previous pigmentation video that arbutin degrades, that is, its performance degrades at a very higher pH and it stays stable till maximum pH of 6.5. So if your hyaluronic acid toner or serum, if it has a pH of 6, 6.5, 5.5, something like this, it can safely be used with arbutin. There is no issue at all. But if your hyaluronic acid has a pH of say 7, 7.5, 8, like quite higher, please avoid those kind of hyaluronic acid serum with the arbutin. And when I checked the pH of the Minimalist hyaluronic acid serum, I got it as 8, like quite higher than like what is mentioned on the product's description. So this is why, like, you need to particularly avoid this Minimalist hyaluronic acid serum with the arbutin serum. And do let me know like what's your experience of using this Minimalist hyaluronic acid serum in the comment section below. This is literally not functional for me. It's not at all working. And I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for all the love and support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.